Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate that. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers. So please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed, right? Don't get yourself scammed, guys. A lot of wolves in sheep clothing out there just waiting to pull some shenanigans on you. So please be careful. Don't be sending people money through the internet, man. Please don't. Don't let somebody tell you one thing. I'm gonna do all this for you, but you need to send me this. I'm gonna do all of this for you, but just send me this first. Guys, be wary of that, man. That's a scam, right? If they're gonna do something for you, just do it for you. Put it on YouTube for free. If they ain't willing to put it on YouTube for free, and you gotta send them something first before they give you something, listen, man, you better be leery. You better do a background check on them. You better do a deep dive on them. Don't get yourself scammed. I'm just telling you. We're in the right season for scamming right now. It's alive and well. Alive and well. And I hate for a lot of you guys to get yourself taken advantage of. So please do yourself a favor. Background check these people before you send them money. Number one, don't even send them no money. Because if somebody telling you, oh, I'm gonna show you how to do something, but you got to send me thousands of dollars in order for me to show you how to do it, that's a scam. I'm just going on the record and giving you my opinion. Now, ultimately, you do whatever you want to do, but I'm just telling you guys, it don't make no sense. It makes no sense. So please, don't get yourself scammed, man. Please don't. I get so many emails from people that done got scammed. You got to stop. We got to stop this. We got to stop. We got to start putting our logical thinking caps on and saying to ourselves, why would I pay this guy thousands of dollars for something I can just go learn how to do for free? I'm just telling you, that's the logical thinking cap. But most of us, we live our whole life in the emotional thinking cap. Oh my golly, he's a guru. He has a Lambo. He's going to show me how to get a Lambo. Here go the money. Then you're scammed. Put your logical thinking cap, guys, on. Ain't nothing out there, nothing that you can't learn how to do if you just apply yourself. Everything you need is on the internet. Everything. Google. All you got to do is go to Google and type it in the search bar and hit enter and hit search. It'll give you everything you need to know about doing anything you want to do. Right? But we got to have our logical thinking cap on to make that happen. Guys, do me a big favor. Get down in that description box. Click on that Instagram link, Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor Instagram. Give me a follow on Instagram. And I promise, if you give me a follow on Instagram, I promise to you, I'll never slide in your DMs trying to get money from you. How about that? How about that? I'll never have anything on my Instagram page that says, hey, send me a couple $1,000s. Oh, matter of fact, no, scratch the couple $1,000s. Send me $500. Send me $100. And I'm going to give you this beautiful opportunity to make money. I promise you, you'll never see an Instagram post like that from yours truly. Won't happen. And I won't slide into your DMs with propaganda. I won't do it. So give me a follow if you just want to keep up with me and see stuff that I give you for free. Just my life and my experiences and how I make money for free. All for free. How about that? Oh my goodness, you mean to tell me you're not gonna tell me I can get a Lambo truck if I send you $1,500? No, I'm not gonna do that. The Lambo truck is not to fool you into sending me $1,500. The Lambo truck is because that's my personal enjoyment for all my hard work over the last 30 years of delaying gratification and getting to the bag the right way and helping people get to the bag the right way. That's what the Lambo truck is for. That's how I got the Lambo truck. I didn't get the Lambo truck by people sending me $1,500 because I'm going to promise I'm going to give them something. No, I got the Lambo truck because I'm a long-term traditional investor. I buy big boy blue chip paper assets and I hold them. And I hold them. And I hold them. And then I go collect my wealth. That's what we're going to talk about today in this opportunity. Y'all ain't got to believe it. I'm telling you what's going to happen. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Whether you believe it or not, that's on you. Ain't got nothing to do with what you believe. I'm telling you what's getting ready to happen. And I'm telling you how much money I'm going to make. And then when it happens, I'm going to come back on this YouTube channel and say, see? And this ain't being cocky. This ain't trying to brag or boast. I'm just trying to prove a point to you guys. There's a right way to do this thing. There's a right way to do this thing. And if you do it right, you get compensated very, very well. See, this is how I buy a Lambo truck. This is how I can buy all the cars that I've had. This is how I buy them, guys. I'm giving you the blueprint to have whatever you want. Maybe car's not your thing, but whatever you want, I'm giving you the blueprint today. Whether you take it or not, that's on you. Ain't got nothing to do with me. What you believe ain't got nothing to do with me. And I'm not even concerned about what you believe. See, my job here is to be a truth teller. My job here is to give information. My job is not to figure out who want to believe the information. That ain't my job. See, I only do the job that I can control, which is giving the information and being a truth teller. I can't control who believe it. That's on you. My record speaks for itself. Go back to January 2024 to right now. Go look at all my live streams. Go look at all my videos I've done. I'm just telling you guys what's going to happen, and it's happened. It's happened. I'm a truth teller. My job is just to tell you the truth according to what I believe. This is an opinion channel. This is not a convince you channel. I don't spend any time on this channel trying to convince people because I'm old enough and smart enough to know I can't control what people believe. What I can control is what I give you through this YouTube platform. That's all I can control, right? I can control my investing habits, my wealth habits. I can control those. Do me a big favor, guys. Get to the description box. Go check out the website, www.richardfain.net. Go check it out. It's self-explanatory. If you want to build wealth, you want to collapse time frames, you want to find information that can quickly, that you can digest and then convert to execution, go to the website. Digital products are there. If you want to try them out, try them out. If you don't, don't. That's okay. 4.5 billion people have access to the internet. I'm going to have more than enough, my fair share of people that decide to make an investment in themselves. I don't worry about the ones that don't decide. Don't worry about that. Don't even care. All I care about are the people who do decide they want to change something in their financial life and they're willing to invest in themselves. That's what the website is for. Either you like it or you don't. That's okay. Not my job to worry about that. My job is to present information to help people change their lives that want to change their lives. Can't worry about the people that don't want to change their lives. Can't worry about the negative Nancys. It's a waste of time worrying about negative Nancys. A waste of time. Only time I have is on people who want to change something. Those are the people who I'm talking to and concerned with, right? So get to the website, check out them digital products. While you're there, get yourself over to the private mentorship club through the website. Hit that membership button, that join button. Listen, guys, we got the fastest growing financial community on Patreon. Fastest growing. And it ain't got nothing to do with me. It's all about the people that are in there and what they do on a daily basis. It's incredible. It's incredible how many people are over there building wealth right now. Building massive wealth. Massive. I keep telling y'all guys, get yourself around people that are going where you're going. Get yourself around people that are already at where you want to be. This thing is not that hard. I don't know why in America we make it so hard. If I want to go somewhere, guess who I'm going to go find? People that are already there. People who are going in the same direction I'm going. Why is that so hard for us to comprehend that? No. I'm not going over here with the people that are already going where I'm going. I'm going to go over here. That people ain't got I'm going to go over here with these people. They're not going in the direction I'm going in, but you know something? I like them better. I like their story better. They got a Lambo. They got kilo chains on. Oh, they look so cool on their videos. They take us to show me all this cool stuff they're doing. The problem is you ain't doing no cool stuff. They doing cool stuff, but you ain't. When you gonna do some cool stuff? But see, you gotta have money to do cool stuff. You gotta have money. Get yourself around people going in the same direction you going. Get yourself around people where they are already where you want to be. Now, if you want to be a guy with a big old kilo chain on and all these stuff on your wrists and all these rings and all this other stuff these people be doing, if that's who you want to be like, then go follow them. But if you want to build some real wealth, where you have more time, more freedom, and more choices in your life, that you can pass on that generational wealth to your children, to your charities, to your family, and not have to ever worry about money again, get over here. If you want to walk around with Fort Knox on your neck, looking like, I don't know what these people be looking like, but all that stuff on your neck, all that stuff on your wrists. Listen, man, if that's what you choose to want to be like, go follow that. Right? There's something for all of us in this world. Just choose, right? Choose. My financial community on Patreon chooses more time, more freedom, and more choices. They don't choose things. They choose these three things, not these other things. That doesn't mean when they build wealth, they can't enjoy some of those things because their wealth will pay for it. Nothing wrong with that, but you got to chase the right things. More time, more freedom, and more choices. We use money as a tool. Right? We use money. Money doesn't use us. It's a difference. We use money. Money doesn't use us. See, the Matrix wants you to be caught up in money using you instead of you using money. When you start and change the way you think, guys, and you start looking the way I just said, where you use money instead of money using you, everything changes in your life. Everything. But you got a choice today. You got a choice. You can go chase things or you can go chase freedom. It's up to you, man. It's up to you. No more excuses. I don't want to hear this, I had this. Who cares? No one cares about that. We got our own problems. Nobody cares about your problems. Right? What you should be doing is learn from those mistakes, and in the present and in the future, don't repeat them. I don't care if you haven't built wealth to this point in your life. Change it. You can change it today, but it's up to you. Period. Let's stop all the excuses. Excuses are tools of incompetence that seldom build monuments to nothing. Those who specialize in them are seldom good at anything. Don't be an excuse maker. Don't be an excuse maker. Be a wealth maker. Not an excuse maker, but a wealth maker. That's what we do. That's what we do. We build wealth, real wealth. We build real wealth that gives us more time, more freedom, and more choices in our life. And we ain't got to never worry about having somebody else control our financial destiny. If you're interested in that, stick around. If you're not, tap out of the live stream and go find you somebody else that you identify with. It's that simple, guys. One last thing, we'll get into this conversation. Last thing, Moo, self-directed brokerage app. My self-directed brokerage app that I use over the next 10 years to 6x my net worth. I'm already going to tell you about the $1 million. That's coming. That's easy. But what I'm trying to get to is way more than that, guys. I'm trying to get to an 8-figure net worth through what I'm getting ready to do here over the next 3, 5, 7, 10 years. I'm going to get to a 8-figure net worth. Some of y'all don't know what that is. Put it in Google. It'll tell you. It's a lot of money in my world. See, you got to understand, what I'm chasing is more time, more freedom, and more choices. That's what I'm chasing. And I ain't going to stop till I get it. I ain't going to stop till I get it. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm going to get it. Exactly how I'm going to get it. And all you got to do is figure out which way you want to go, what path you want to go down. You can go down whichever path you want to go down, but I'm going to show you a path that can lead you to freedom. I'm going to show you a path that can lead you to freedom. Now, whether you choose that path or not, that's on you. Remember, I can't control what you choose. I can only control what I choose. See, that's what we got to understand here, guys. Stop trying to control stuff you can't control. Control what you can control. See, you can control building wealth. You control that. Not some external force, not some guru, not your lack of financial literacy none of that. Forget all that. Start today working on this and take this pathway to build wealth. Moo Brokerage app, you're going to need that on this journey. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. Now, I know some of y'all are already good to go. You got your brokerage's account set up. You're investing. You're doing your thing. You're here just trying to get a nugget or two. I got it. Perfect. But for those of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about a brokerage account or how to use one, that's who I'm talking to right now. On this journey, you're going to need that. Right? So you might as well get down in the description box and click on the Moo link and sign up for that brokerage account. They're going to give you up to 20 free stocks just as a thank you for signing up. Right now, some of y'all got zero net worth or a negative net worth. Some of y'all listening to this live stream right now got a zero net worth or a negative net worth. You will instantly have a positive net worth by doing one thing, making one simple choice. Clicking on that link down in the description box, signing up for Moo. Put your $100 in there, you get 8 free stocks, publicly traded companies, for free, just by trying out the brokerage app. Some of y'all, that's instant net worth. Because like I said, some of y'all got no net worth, or you got negative net worth. That means you have more things you owe people than you have money. Oh, I got a house that I owe $400,000 on. I got a car I owe $50,000 on. I got another $50,000 in credit card debt. I got another $70,000 in student loan debt. Oh yeah, I also got a personal loan at the credit union for $10,000. Problem is you got all this debt, but you ain't got no money. You got no assets. You got nothing that can pay that off if something happened to you. They call that being insolvent. In the financial world, that's insolvency. You're insolvent. What that means is you owe more than you actually have. But that's the trick of the 1%. They want you to think you own everything, but you actually own nothing. That's insolvent. Guys, let's not go through the rest of our life insolvent. Let's figure out how to build these assets so that you have more assets than you have what? Liabilities. When you have more assets than liabilities, you got positive net worth. When you have more liabilities than you have assets, you have a negative net worth. Nobody on this planet should have a negative net worth. You control that. I don't want to hear nothing about who's going to be president and they're going to make it all right for me. That's an excuse. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh yeah, when I was, I didn't have a dad in my life. I didn't have a mother in my life. Hey, I didn't have a dad in my life either. I didn't use that as an excuse. I had a mother, a very good one. But I didn't use, oh yeah, I made all these mistakes because my dad wasn't around. No, he wasn't around, but guess what? Despite him not being around, I chose the right path. You can choose the right path. All I'm saying, guys, is all the excuses we got to stop. Now, if you don't like the truth, if you don't like me telling you the truth, then guess what? That's a choice you got to make. You don't have to watch my YouTube channel. I don't care what comments you leave down in the comment box. Who cares? It's irrelevant to me. I don't even look at the comments. So go ahead. If that makes you feel better, if it makes you feel better about yourself because you want to make a negative comment in the comment box, go ahead. Go ahead. Please do it if it makes you feel better. But for those of you who are here to actually hear the truth and build some wealth, it starts with that Moo Brokerage account. You got to get down in the description box. Click on the Moo link. Open up your brokerage account today. Don't delay. Open it today. And you'll know why here in a second. Open it today. Go ahead and fund it. $100, you get 8 free stocks. You put $1,000 in it to fund it, you get 20 free stocks. Period. For some of you, that is instant net worth. You go from a 0 net worth to a positive net worth in a matter of seconds. And then you're going to take that $1,000, you're going to take that $100, and you're going to think about some things you want to do with it. First of all, you're going to commit that you're going to put more than $100 in and $1,000 in on a monthly basis. Because see, the idea I'm talking about here requires you to put money in. Guys, this whole notion of, oh, I'm going to put $1,000 in some kind of way miraculously over the next 5 years, I'm going to be a millionaire. No, that's not true. That's not going to happen. For 99.999999999% of us, that is not going to happen. What you're going to have to do is commit to put more money than that in there. How do you do that? Earn, work, start a business, side hustles, whatever. Earn more money, spend less money. See how simple that is? Do I need to pay a guru $1,500, $2,000, $2,500 to tell me that? No. I don't. I just gave it to you for free. Earn more money, spend less. And then take the difference in the middle, right? I earn $10,000 a month, I spend $2,000. Now I got $8,000 to do what? Chase this thing. Chase this thing called wealth. So I take my $8,000 a month and do what with it? Put it into assets, big boy blue chip. And I just do that over and over and over and over and over and over until I get there. Earn more, spend less. That's it, guys. There you go. There's the blueprint. There's the secret sauce. See, you didn't have to pay me no money to get that. All you had to do is take time out, watch a little YouTube video, and you got the secret. You got the secret. What's the excuse now? Oh, I don't know how to do it. Yeah, you do. Stop spending your money on crap you don't need. That's how you do it. And take that money and put it in something. I don't know what to put it in. Well, I'm finna give it to you. Right? You can believe me or don't. I don't care. I'm only here for the people that want to build wealth. Everybody else that's in here, hey man, thank you. But I ain't talking to you. I'm just talking to the people that want to build wealth. I don't care if it's 3 of y'all in here that want to build wealth. Those are the 3 I'm talking to. The rest of y'all, hey man, appreciate you for stopping by. Love it. Thank you. But I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking to the people that want to build wealth and want to change something in their life. And they're tired of being insolvent. They're tired of being more debt than they have assets. They are tired of going to work every single day, doing a job they hate. That's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the people that says, listen, man, I don't know it all. I'm just starting out this journey, and I really need to find somebody I can trust, and that ain't gonna take advantage of me, and they ain't gonna ask me for all this money. Well, guys, I'm raising my hand. I'm raising my hand. I'm raising my hand. I will help you, but you gotta want help. I'm not gonna force my help on you. You got to raise your hand just like I raised my hand when I was 26 years old. I raised my hand and said, I need help. Whatever it takes, just show me how to do this. I'm all in. Those are the people I need to raise their hand. The people that says, Richard, you know something, man, I don't know a lot, but I'm here. Show me the way. I know you're not a financial advisor. I know you can't predict the future. I know that. But I need somebody that's honest and that's not going to take advantage of me. I'm raising my hand, guys. I'm an honest person. I'm not going to take advantage of you. Because if that was my game plan, guys, trust me, I'd have been doing it. I'm just not going to start today 4.5 years into my YouTube channel taking advantage of people. I could have been doing that from day one. It's out there. The blueprint to take advantage of your subscribers is out there, guys. There's a blueprint out here how to just milk y'all out of every penny you got. Trust me, there's a blueprint. I get emails every day from these wolves in sheep clothing. Oh, let me show you how to get 1 million views a video. Just do this. All this crap. That's just all to get access to you guys so that they can snake you. So they can be a snake oil salesman. That's not my cup of tea, man. I'm not turning my people over to any of these wolves in sheep's clothing. Never. I'll never do that. Ever. So get down to that description box, hit that moo link, sign up, get this instant net worth, and then be ready to go to work. Send me an email through my website, www.richardfain.net. Richard, I'm ready to go to work, man. I got my account set up. I got my money in there. I don't know a whole bunch, but I'm ready to go to work. I'm ready to follow the blueprint. I'm ready to be on the team. And I'm prepared to do it for 3, 5, 10, whatever it takes, man, to get to that more time, more freedom, and more choices in my life. I got more than just me. People depending on me. They're looking at me for answers. They're looking at me to show them the way. I need your help. And I'm going to send you them tutorial videos. The first thing I'm going to send you is tutorial videos to use that Moo app. Because that's critical, guys, to us doing what we need to do over these next 3 to 5 years. It's critical. You got to have it. Now, some of you who already got brokerage accounts, you know how to use them, you're comfortable with them, then great. Use it. Or sign up for Moo as well. Who says you can't have 2 or 3 brokerage accounts? I don't know where that notion came from. I got 4, and I use them all. Moo is just the primary brokerage app that I use, though. So if you want to be a part of this thing, man, and you don't want to be an excuse maker, you want to be a wealth maker. I don't want to be an excuse maker. I want to be a wealth maker. Get in position. Get your brokerage account set up, your Moo brokerage account set up. Get these tutorial videos sent to you that I'm going to send to you. And then 2 more videos I'm going to throw in there, my wealth transfer blueprint 1.0 and 2.0. They're long videos, guys. So if you got the patience of a little gnat, you got like an 8-second attention span, you at the wrong channel. You at the wrong channel. So you got to develop some patience if you're going to follow me on this thing, come on this journey with me. You're going to have more patience than that. See, because the kind of wealth I build, it requires you to have more than an 8-second attention span. Oh, golly, I wish the videos wasn't so long. I just want to know. Man, listen, man, there are plenty of wolves in sheep clothing out there that you don't have to take 8 seconds to do nothing. Just send them a bunch of money and they'll scam you. Go right ahead. You don't have to learn the fundamentals. You don't have to learn the basics, right? You don't, if you don't want to. But in the plan that I'm talking about, you got to know some fundamentals, guys. You got to know some basics, and that takes patience. If you don't have it, develop it. Develop some patience. Because the videos I'm talking about, they're probably 25, 30, 40 hour long. I don't know. I don't know. But here's a question I'm going to ask myself. Is it worth me taking 2 hours out of myself if this is going to show me the way to wealth? That's the question you got to ask yourself. If it's not, then don't do it. If it is, develop some patience. That's all I can tell you, right? Develop some patience. So like I said, get down to the description box, go to the website, check out the digital products, check out the mentorship club. And then obviously you got to get to the Moo link, get you up to 20 free stocks and get yourself in position, get yourself ready to go. Send me the email through the website, www.richardfain.net, requesting the 2 tutorial videos to show you how to use the Moo brokerage app and the wealth transfer blueprints. Listen, guys, people ask me all the time, hey man, what should I do? Did you not watch the wealth transfer blueprint 1.0? Yeah, I watched it, but what should I do? Exactly what it says in the video. I guess, what am I missing here? Do you really think I'm going to recreate a new blueprint for you? No, I'm not. Now, if you want to go create your own, fine. I done gave you the one that works for me. I'm not creating nothing for you. You follow the blueprint, or you're more than welcome to create your own, but I'm not creating a new blueprint for you. You can create it on your own, or you can follow mine. Pretty simple. Right? Pretty simple. I'm not recreating nothing. I created what I believe gives me the best chance to success in my net worth. You can follow the blueprint or not, create your own. Because like I said, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm never going to tell you what to buy. I'm never going to tell you when to sell. That's not my job. I ain't qualified to do that job. All right? I'm not qualified to do that job. So here we go. So we talk about this $1 million. How am I going to make this $1 million? Matter of fact, I'm going to make the $1 million, guys, over the next 5 months in Nvidia stock. So some of y'all might have been paying attention this morning, but you had a wonderful opportunity this morning. Let's see if that opportunity is still there. Oh, shoot, it's even a better opportunity. 106.67. That's the share price right now for one of the greatest companies on the face of the earth. Finna do big things. According to me, my opinion. Remember, this ain't a convince you channel. This ain't no everybody vote to figure out what we want to believe in. That's not this channel. This channel is what I believe in. I give you my opinion. You go do whatever you want to do. That's the channel this is. So 106.70 is the price for one of the greatest companies in America right now. Matter of fact, the #3 most valuable company in America right now. That's the stock price. Now, some people will see that and panic. Some people see that stock price and like, oh my God, a month ago it was 140. What's happening? Oh my God, it's gonna go to zero. You know, this is what the propaganda machine and the 1%, this is how they want you to think. Because see, they know if they can keep you thinking that way, you'll never build wealth. You'll never understand what's going on. And they want to keep you confused, and they do a very good job of it. But here's what I'm trying to tell you. Matter of fact, 105.84 and falling. See, you build your wealth in the red. That's where you build your wealth. Right now, somebody out there is going to understand that and say, you know something? Ain't nothing wrong with this company fundamentally. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They're getting ready to come out with their Q2 numbers, and they're probably going to be good. So why is this stock price falling? Somebody gonna ask that question. Somebody gonna have the logical thinking cap on and say, well, golly, why is the stock falling when it has nothing to do with the business performance of the company? Maybe this is an opportunity for me to build some wealth. Maybe this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for me to grab hold of one of the great companies, soon to be the greatest company over the next 3 to 5 years. What if I can buy these guys at $105, $100 a share, and then by the end of August, they're trading at $150 a share. By the end of the year, they're trading at $200 a share. What would that do to my net worth? See, I'm one of those guys that think like that. See, I think like glass half full, not glass half empty kind of guy. I'm a glass half full guy. So this is what I think about. So I said, okay, if my average cost of my shares is about $105 a share, I got 10,200 shares. This thing gets to $200 a share by the end of the year. That's $1 million. That's $1 million profit. That's it. $200 a share, $1 million profit. Average cost 105, where it's at today. So you can be on the same ship I'm on. You can be in the same boat I'm in. You can be on the same rocket ship I'm on at $105 a share, because that's what my average shares cost me, 10,200 of them. Average cost $105 a share. So what's your excuse? So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's up to you, man. You got to figure it out. But right now, one of the greatest companies on the planet is trading at $105 a share. Yours truly, average cost per share on 10,200 shares is 105. That's my average cost. This thing gets to $200 a share, I'm gonna make $1 million. That's the short-term deal. That's the short-term game, guys. That's within a year. That's my short-term capital gain in a year. Within 12 months, I'm gonna make $1 million in this stock. Well, you can't guarantee that. How do you know that? No, I can't guarantee it. That's true. That is true. I cannot guarantee it. But you got to understand the way I'm wired. I've been doing this for 30 years, guys. I didn't just wake up this morning and start doing this. I've been doing this for 30 years. I'm not a CFP. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't play one on YouTube. See, you got to keep saying that because see, people, for some reason, they hear what they want to hear. Y'all know that about us. We will hear we will block out everything that people tell you, but one little word. That's the only thing you hear is that one word. You done blocked out everything else because the matrix got you programmed that way. See, the matrix got you programmed to be skeptical and don't believe nobody but them. That's how they got you programmed. So anytime a truth teller comes on here and gives you their opinion, you freak out. Oh my God, that'll never get to $200 a share. That's a $30 trillion market cap. No one will do that kind of crap. Just that kind of crap. The crap the 1% wants you to think like so you can stay insolvent. Well, you can have more liabilities than you have assets. See, they got you trapped. But for those of you who want to get untrapped, that's a word, untrapped, think differently. Just think differently. The good news is you can. You got the freedom to think different. Oh my God. What do you mean, Richard? Ain't got to believe the 1%? No, you don't. You can believe whatever you want to believe. See, I believe, and I put my money where my mouth is, I believe, oh my God, you're down to 104.77. I may have to pause this thing and go buy me some here in a second. It get down to $100 a share. I'm going to pause y'all, go on my phone and buy me another 1,000 shares. Let it get to $100 a share. I'm going to pause and go buy another 1,000 shares of this thing. Okay, so I'm going to keep watching it. Right now, you're 104. Actually, your cost basis is less than mine right now. So here's how this thing works. When you're looking at companies, you got two ways the stock price can go up. You got two ways the stock price can go down. Let's talk about the two ways the stock price can go down. The first way is the market itself can put out propaganda to drive down a stock price. How do you drive down a stock price? All you got to do is create doubt. So less people will buy the stock. More people will sell the stock. That's the way the mainstream media can propagandize you. They can drive a stock price down by doing what? Creating doubt and creating uncertainty through propaganda. What does that do? That forces people who don't know no better to sell, and it keeps people who could have been interested in buying this stock from buying it. See, it's all about supply versus demand, right? The more demand for a stock, the more the price goes up. The less demand, the stock price goes down. See, this is how the 1% manipulate y'all. That's called that's called market behavior, market manipulation. I just gave it to you, right? Now, the other way a stock price can go down is called business performance, where the company just doesn't perform. They say they're going to do a thing, but they don't do it. Hey guys, second quarter, we're going to be $1 million over revenue. Second quarter ends, guess what? They're $1 million under revenue. That will drive the stock price down too. Why? Because people will have less confidence in the company. They're going to take their money out, or they'll just decide not to buy the stock. And again, it's about demand. The more demand, the more stock price goes up. The less demand, typically the stock price goes down. So those are your two ways that stock prices can go down. Two ways they can go up. Same mainstream media, propaganda, institutional investors can say, hey, this is the best thing since sliced bread. If you're missing this opportunity, guys, you're missing an opportunity of a lifetime. And what do they create? They create FOMO, fear of missing out. What does that do? That riles up people, gets them more interested in buying the stock. When more people buy the stock, that creates more demand for the stock. Therefore, stock price goes up. That's also considered market manipulation, market behavior. What's the second way stock price goes up? Same thing. Company performance, business performance. Company says, okay, end of the second quarter, we're going to do $1 million above what we did last quarter. But when the quarter ends, not only do they do $1 million above, matter of fact, they did $3 million above what they did last quarter. Now all of a sudden people are like, oh my God, they're killing it. I gotta get into this thing. This thing's gonna go to the moon. I gotta get on this rocket ship. Creates what? More demand. Create more demand, guess what happens? Stock price goes up. So that's what's happening right now. That's what's happening. We look at business performance, we're solid. We look at market manipulation and market behavior, they're doing what? They're trying to do what? Decrease demand on this stock, because there's nothing wrong with the performance of the company. So the only way now you can make the stock price go down is to convince people that something's wrong or something's coming that will not make this company profitable. So now you just saw a story about, oh yeah, they had so many defective H100 chips, blah, 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 blah. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. They want to create doubt. All these people have to do is create doubt, and it drives the stock price down. Well, why would they do that, Richard? Don't everybody want the stock price to go up? No, not everybody. There are people who bet against the stock. They short position the stock. Go on Google, read all that. That's not my job here to be trying to tell you what that is. Go on Google and put how do you short a stock? And it'll tell you all you need to know. Google AI will give you everything you need to know. That's not my job to go down that rabbit hole. But all I can tell you from a simplistic standpoint, there are betting that the stock goes down. So there are really, 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 really wealthy people and companies that want this stock price to go down because they are compensated very well when it does. And they're going to do everything from a propaganda standpoint to do that. And they've been very successful at it over the last 2 to 3 weeks. Very successful. How do you go from having the results this company had as of May 22nd, you split on June 10th, you run up to 140, now you're all the way down to 105 in a month, when ain't nothing changed with your company. That's why I keep telling y'all guys, you got to pay attention here. This is all propaganda. So why am I telling you that? So that at least you understand how this thing works. Now, I could have balled all that up into a $2,000 course and sold it to you, and you'd have listened, maybe, but I give it to you for free. But again, it's just my opinion. You can go out and do your own research and come up with your own opinion. I'm giving you my opinion, what's happening right now. So how do I take advantage of that? I buy the stock. Be fearful when others are greedy. Be greedy when others are fearful. Which one of those is happening right now with this stock? I would say be greedy when everybody is fearful. Because right now everybody's fearful. Why do you think the stock price is dropping? Because people are fearful. People ain't buying it. People are selling out. That's fear. That's the best time, in my opinion. AKA Warren Buffett, one of the greatest American, matter of fact, one of the greatest global investors of our time. That's what he says. When others are fearful, you be greedy. When others are greedy, you be fearful. So here's my deal. I take that literally. So what do? I buy when others are fearful. Right now, people are panicking. That's when I buy. And then what do? I hold it. I'm patient. And I wait. And I wait. And I wait. And at some point, slowly but surely, we start going back to the green. And then all of a sudden, that little train that could, y'all know that story. That little train that could, oh yeah, it can, and it does. And when it does, I reap the benefits. Why? Because I did my homework and I understood the difference between market manipulation and market behavior compared to business performance. See, I know the difference between the two. And ain't enough propaganda that they can fool me on that. See, I know what's happening. I know what's happening behind closed doors right now. See, the wealthiest company, the wealthiest people on Wall Street and the wealthiest individual investors are going to short this stock. And then all the most wonderful thing since sliced bread. If you're missing out on this, you're crazy. Yeah, that's coming. It's coming. I'm telling you it's coming. It's coming. They're going to reverse propagandize you. See, right now, their propagandize is to scare you into panic sell and not take advantage. Then they're going to flip the script, and then they're going to propagandize you saying, if you ain't on this thing, I don't know what y'all waiting on. This is the most, I'm telling you guys, it's coming. See, and I know the difference between the two. So now I'm buying. If this thing gets down to $100 a share, I'm buying another 1,000 shares, which I believe we're in a mini correction right now, a mini consolidation inside of a continuous bull market. I think that's where we're at right now. I don't think that will last. I don't. I think as of August 1st, everything starts to change. We already know 4 of the top 7 companies in the world are going to be giving their Q2 earnings, starting with, I believe it's Microsoft today, after close. So after close of business today in the stock market, after the closing bell, Microsoft is going to come out with its earnings. Yes, that will start it. And then it's going to be followed by Apple, Meta, and Amazon to round out the week. That's when it starts. It's starting, guys. So please put yourself in position where you're ready to take advantage of this. Do yourself a favor, guys. Put yourself in position. Now, I've walked you through my game plan. I've walked you through what I'm going to be doing, which is what? Continue to buy. So you build wealth in the red. When these great companies and these great ETFs are trading in the red, I'm talking about companies with historical track records of multiplying money. When they're trading in the red, guys, that's where you want to capture that net worth, in my opinion. Now, you can do whatever you want to do, but in my opinion, that's where you capture the net worth. You capture that net worth when they're trading in the red, and that's what I've been doing over these last 3 weeks. Over the last 3 weeks, I've probably bought 5,000 shares of Nvidia over the last 2 to 3 weeks. And like I told y'all, on my 10,200 shares, my average cost is about $105 a share. Great news is today, you can pick it up for that price. You certainly can. You can pick it up for that price today. Let's see what it's doing right now. We're at 105.78. And again, guys, this is not about me trying to tell you what to do. That's not what this is about. This is about me sharing with you the opportunity that I believe can drastically increase my net worth. You have a choice. You can take advantage of the opportunity, or you don't have to take advantage of the opportunity. That's up to you. I don't try to control what people do with their money. What I try to do is give people options. If people are looking to build wealth, my goal is to give them options. That's it. That's all this is an opportunity and an option for you to get yourself out of being insolvent. You got more liabilities than you got assets. That's not a good thing, guys. It's not a good thing. You do not want to be in that position. You want to have more assets than you actually have liabilities. That's really where you want to be. The question is, will you do something today in order to do that? Will you? Or will you stay on the sideline? That's up to you. You got to figure that out, guys. You got to figure out what you want to do. I've walked you through my blueprint. I've walked you through my game plan. My game plan is pretty simple. I'm going to continue to buy big boy blue chip paper assets the traditional way, buy and hold, long term, and let the wealth build. Buy in the red and let the wealth build all the way up to it's time for me to collect the wealth in the green. That's it. I think Nvidia is one of the great companies. I think so. I got a lot riding on this. And I'm okay with that because I've done the homework and I'm comfortable with the company. I know what's happening right now because I've been doing this for a long time. And I know some of y'all, how do you know? I don't. Guys, I don't have a crystal ball. All I can go off of is history and experience. That's what I bring to the table, history and experience. That doesn't mean I'm always right, because I'm not. But I think if you go look at my track record from January of 2024 and what I was saying was going to be happening, I was telling y'all what was going to be happening. Go look at those videos. Go look at those live streams from January to now, to the present. Everything I've been telling you guys has happened. Again, not saying I'm some expert, because I'm not, but I've been doing this for 30 years. I know how these cycles in the stock market work. I don't have to be professionally trained to do that. I don't have to go somewhere and work somebody in some investment dungeon for 12 years to learn how to pick stocks or learn how to pick ETFs. I don't have to do that. The stock market is pretty simple when you think about it. It's a continuous bull market. That's the whole point of it. The whole point of it is for rich people to get wealthier. It was never designed for retail investors like us. You do understand that, right? It was never designed. Put it this way. What was designed for us is for us to really fuel money, run money, supply money to the stock market that they could trick us out of it through using propaganda. Buy at the all-time high, sell at the all-time low. That's the trick. We want you retail folks to buy at the all-time high, and we want you retail folks to sell at the all-time low. Right now, sell it all, guys. That's what they want you to do. That's the manipulation tactics. That's the trick. And you just have to understand that. You have to understand that. Well, guys, hey, man, I hope some of you understand where I'm coming from here. I plan on profiting at least $1 million by the end of the year in this stock, this one stock, not the rest of my portfolio, which I have. But like I'm telling you guys, you have to get yourself in a position where you're ready to be in position to win and win big. And the way you do that is, like I said, get down in that description box, click on that Moomoo link, open up that Moomoo account today, get you up to 20 free stocks for just trying out the Brokerage app. When you put $100 in your new Brokerage account, initially, they're going to give you 8 free stocks. When you put $1,000 in your new Brokerage app, initially, they're going to give you 20 free stocks. For a lot of y'all, that's going to start building wealth for you. It's going to build wealth for you. And you need that lift. And then now you're ready to go. You get those blueprints that I'm going to send you. You get the tutorial videos that I'm going to send you when you email me through my website. All you got to do is email me through my website, and you guys will get those tutorial videos. It's www.richardfain.net. Second link down in the description box. Just send me an email. Let me know that you've opened the Moomoo Brokerage account, you funded it, and you're ready to take advantage of this great opportunity over the next 10 years to build your net worth. And I'll help you. I'll help you do it. But you got to ask for help. You got to sign up for the Moomoo Brokerage account and ask for help. And I'll help you. And I won't charge you a dime to do that. I'll help you. All you got to do is do exactly what I told you to do. Again, not trying to be an expert, not trying to be your savior, because I'm none of those things. I'm just a guy who wants to help people, because ain't no sense of me using what I have up here just to build wealth for me, but don't bring nobody else along. That's not right. See, I can build my wealth and then help others build their wealth. That's a great feeling. That's priceless to me. Why do I want to keep all this knowledge to myself? And again, guys, not that I'm some expert, because I'm not. But I have been doing this a long time, man. I done been in the stock market for 30 years, guys. And a lot of people come on this YouTube channel. They may check out my Instagram and see the cars, see the houses, the trips that I take, the people that I know. I didn't start that way, guys. I've been doing this for 30 years. So please understand that. It's a lot of hard work it takes to get where you want to be and have freedom. It's not easy, or everybody would be at freedom. But we all know a lot of people aren't. So please, get your mind together. Get yourself in a position to execute. And like I said, if you want to join the private mentorship club on the Patreon site, you can join through my website. Like I said, my website address is in the second link of the description box. You can sign up and join the mentorship club. Like I said, we got about 800 people over there strong right now, growing every day. I mean, I woke up this morning, we had another 10 people already signed up. I mean, it's just, it keeps growing because we got genuine people over there, everyday hardworking people trying to get to their freedom. Whatever that freedom is, everybody got different definition of wealth. Everybody got different definition of freedom, but they're all over there trying to get there and helping each other get there. Be a part of that, man. Be a part of a financial family that got your back. Stop being out here in this 1% world, in this matrix where ain't nobody got your back. You got this crab in a bucket mentality. People just want to drag you back down in the bucket. They don't want to let you out. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, you listen to that guy on YouTube. That guy fooling y'all. It's a backdrop. This ain't his real house. I done done all the time about house tours and everything about house, but people still say that it's a backdrop. It's just ridiculous. But this is what's out here in this world we live in, guys. I mean, it's stupid. It's stupid. But these are people who are hurting. They're in trouble and they're hurting, and they can't get out of their own way to ask for help. So I can't worry about them. I can only worry about the people who ask for help. And I know sometimes I look in the comment box and I said, it's just so much misery sometimes in these people's comments. You can just feel the misery, the pain. And all they got to do is ask for help. And they can change all of that. But they're too proud. See, 3 financial killers in our life: fear, pride, and greed. Those are the 3 financial killers, guys. And every time I look down in the comment box from time to time, I see a lot of that: fear, pride, and greed. We don't want those 3 things in our life. We don't want those 3 things. What we want to replace those 3 things with is discipline, patience, and consistency. See, we want to trade those 3 bad behaviors in for these 3 good behaviors. 3 bad behaviors: fear, pride, and greed. Bad behaviors. Good behaviors: discipline, consistency, patience. That's where we want to be. That's what we're going to need if we're going to build wealth. And we're going to need a family to help us do that. That's where the private mentorship group comes in. And we're going to need a leader. We're going to need a leader. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. See, just because I follow a leader doesn't mean I'm not a leader. See, I lead my own life. I don't need 1,000 people behind me to be a leader. I'm going to be a leader in my own life. That doesn't mean I don't follow other leaders, because I do. I just spent a whole weekend with one leader in my life, but that doesn't mean I'm not my own leader. I am. So you can follow leaders, guys, but just be your own leader. I get advice and information from the leaders that I follow, but ultimately I make the decision because I'm my own leader. Oh, that guy said it, so gotta be true. No, that's not how I'm wired. Oh, he feel that way. Let me do my own little research. Okay, got a point. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. I ain't following that advice. That doesn't mean he's not a good leader. Just that I'm not going to follow that advice if it doesn't fit my life. That's how you got to think about this thing, right? You got to think about it just like that when it's time to build this wealth. So hopefully, guys, I've shed some light on this whole stock market thing and what's happening. And I know I focused on Nvidia because that's the 900-pound gorilla in my portfolio. That's the one that's going to make it rain. It's going to make it rain. Money. It's going to make it rain money for me. I have no doubt. There's not one stitch of me that don't believe that. This thing is going to take me to a whole nother level. I believe that. That doesn't mean you have to believe it, but I believe it. And that's what matters to me. So I don't care what everybody else believes. I don't care what nobody else believes, guys. That's one thing about me. I don't care. What I care about is what I believe. I got the ultimate counsel. The ultimate counsel. If the ultimate counsel tells me, Richard, get out of this thing, this is the wrong way for you to go, then I'll get out. But unless the ultimate counsel tells me that, I ain't budging. Well, all right, guys, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. I'm gonna cut this one a little bit short. I apologize if I did have some internet connectivity problems. This thing is very raggedy over here where I live. And I got to get somebody to come out here and check it out. And I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but every now and then it acts up. And I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me and following through with me on this thing. Hopefully you learned something. Please put yourself in position, guys. Please put yourself in position. I'm telling you, August 1st, this thing changes. That's my opinion. August 1st, this thing changes big time. That's what I believe. August 1st. So we got 2 days. 2 days. I already told you what's happening. The big four are coming out this week with their earnings for Q2. And if they kill, along with the Fed that's meeting today and tomorrow, give positive guidance on interest rate reductions coming in September. Listen, man, I'm telling you, this thing about to change. So please be in position. Please put yourself in position to be ready for this. Please, because I just got a feeling this thing is finna change. And again, guys, I'm not here to try to convince you of nothing. I'm here to just give you my opinion and share with you why I believe things are at a position where they could change. Now, whether you believe that or not, that's totally up to you. And you have a right to think what you want to think, just like I have a right to think what I want to think, and I do. But I really think, guys, we got an opportunity here to do something big, and I just don't want you to miss it. I don't want you to miss that opportunity to build that net worth. I don't want you to miss that opportunity to build that net worth. Don't miss it. So get yourself in position right now. Like I said, get down to that description box, click on that Moo link, get yourself in position, get you up to 20 free stocks, send me an email through the website, and let me know you've opened the Moo account and you funded it. And then I'm gonna send you that information, those tutorial videos to teach you how to use this brokerage app. And then my strong recommendation, guys, is join the mentorship club. That way you can send me emails back and forth through Patreon, direct message me through Patreon. Richard, I'm brand new. I've looked at the blueprints. I got a few questions and then I'm ready to execute. See, you can't get to me that way unless you're in the mentorship club. I'm not gonna take random email questions through my email. I'm not gonna take random questions through Instagram DM. Not doing that because it's unfair to the people who have committed financially to being in the mentorship club. I'm not gonna do that to them. I owe them a fiduciary responsibility. They got me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Well, I take the 24 hours a day, not 24 hours a day because I gotta go to sleep. But they got me most of the day. But they got me 7 days a week, 365 days a year, not 24 hours a day. I scratch, edit that out, editing team, y'all edit that out. But they got me. My point is they got me 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So when they send me direct messages off of my mentorship club, they know they're gonna get a response. There ain't nobody on the mentorship club that has direct messaged me that I don't respond to within matter of fact, it's normally a couple hours, definitely no more than a 24-hour period. Now, when I was traveling these last 3 days, it took me a little longer because I was traveling. But now that I'm back in the $10 trillion studio, I get to them, boom, 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 boom. Because that's my primary source of mentoring is through that club. Anybody else, you watch the videos, execute, perfect. But I'm not gonna do mentoring outside of the mentorship club. So first priority, get yourself signed up for Moo. Put your money in there. Send me an email for those videos that show you how to use the app and my blueprints to show you what I'm buying. That's number one. Number two, join the private mentorship club so you can wrap yourself around, or those 800 members can wrap their arms around you and provide that financial love that you're gonna need to build this wealth. And get yourself out of the matrix and start help transforming the way you think about money. That's what you need the club for. It ain't about the live stream Q&As. It's not about direct messaging me. It's really about them 800 people in there who are going the same place you going and gonna help you build this wealth. And they're gonna help answer questions for you. And they're gonna help drop little nuggets and tips. I'm telling you what's happening in there, guys. We're changing the landscape. We're changing the game for people in this fastest growing community on Patreon. If you want to be a part of that, that's the second thing I'm telling you to do. And then the third thing, check out the digital products on the website. See if any of those digital products make sense for you. Grab you a couple of them. Invest in yourself. The investment you make in you, guys, is the biggest investment you will ever make. Not in Nvidia, not in the Mag 7, not in any ETF. The biggest investment you will make in your life is an investment in you. Because none of this other stuff happens if you ain't got the right mind frame, guys. I don't care how good these companies are. I don't care how good these ETFs are. You will never do anything unless you work on you. And when I say work on you, I'm talking about between the two ears. This thing up here, it's called a brain, AKA the filter system. Yeah, you need to work on that. That's the biggest investment you can make, is in that filter system, reprogramming it. Because if you don't reprogram, you ain't gonna build no wealth. I don't care how many of these videos you watch. You're not gonna do it. You'll make every excuse in the world not to do it. Trust me, guys, I done been there. I've worked with thousands of people on this channel over 4.5 years on one-on-one sessions for an hour. I've worked with thousands of them. I'm telling you, you won't do it. Not sustainable. It's not sustainable unless you change what's between these two ears. You're not gonna do it. You might start off doing it for a couple of weeks, but you'll quit. As soon as that propaganda hits you and you see that stock price falling, you're gonna run for the hills. Trust me, that's how we're wired. Because we've been taught that since we were 5 years old when we hit kindergarten, all the way through PhD. They've taught us to do nothing but get a job and spend every dime we make. That's it. That's what they teach you. They don't teach you nothing about delayed gratification and building wealth. Why would they teach you that? They don't teach you that. So all I'm telling you is work on this. Once you change that, once you change that behavior with money, guys, it will free you financially. You will be financially free to go then and build wealth the way you need to build it. You will be open to ideas. You will be open to opportunities. Right now, a lot of us are closed off to those opportunities because of the way we've been propagandized all of our life. We've been severely propagandized. Severely propagandized. So think about that, guys. I hope you do. And I'll be back this afternoon, 6 p.m. Eastern time, with a follow-up to what's happening in the market today. Let's do one more check on Nvidia to see where they're at right now, because I'm probably going to buy some today if it gets down to 100. Oh, they're at 104.45. Your cost basis right now will be lower than my cost basis, guys. Think about it. Think about it. It's 105. It's 104.45. If it gets to 100, I'm going to pick up another 1,000 shares. I've already told y'all that. Pronto. I'm going to pick up another 1,000 shares if it gets to 100. That's my goal today, to pick up me another 1,000 shares. I told you we got 2 more days and all this thing changes. So everything that I can grab today and tomorrow before it flip-flops, I'm going to grab. So, hey, man, you guys do what you got to do. That's up to you. I just recommend you do something. I recommend you do something, right? You got to do something. That's my recommendation. I've given you what I can give you today. I hope you guys appreciate my opinion on the state of the stock market. And that's all it is. It's my opinion. It's not etched in stone. It's just my opinion. I'm not a professional financial advisor. I don't have a CFP designation. I don't do this for a living. I'm not a YouTube financial, none of that. I'm just a regular guy who's been blocking and tackling for 30 years in this industry. I'm a regular guy who's been blocking and tackling for 30 years in the real estate for income industry. I'm a regular guy who's been blocking and tackling for about 15 years in the side hustle business. And if you were part of my club live stream last night that we had our Q&A, I talked about a concept of online retail process that people can easily get up and running and make a bunch of money. Bunch of money, side hustle. Very easy to get started. Talked about that see, these are the things, guys, that you got to be a part of the club to hear though. And then you get to email me or direct message me for more details. But only club members can do that because I'm not going to make a video about it. I'm not. My point of not making the video is so that you can go out and learn the process. I'm not going to give you no step-by-step nothing. What I'm going to tell you what the concept is, and I'm going to see who can go out and figure it out on their own. Because I know if you can go out and figure it out based on the information I give you, you're going to be successful at it. See, that's the thing, guys. We learn from when we do. We don't learn from the stuff that we watch or hear. We learn when we actually do it. So my job is to give you the framework. Your job is to build a house. I'm going to build the frame for you. You finish the house. But I've given you the framework. All you got to do now is finish the house. So the people that were in my private mentorship club that want more information on that, all they got to do is direct message me. But if you're not in the club and you're not a part of this movement we got going, there's nothing I can do for you other than the YouTube videos, period. That's it, right? So appreciate y'all, man. Man, what an amazing week ahead of us. We got an amazing week ahead of us, guys. Just to run down real quick, and then I'm going to get y'all out of here. We got the Fed meeting today about interest rates, Tuesday and Wednesday. They got a 2-day meeting. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock, they're going to announce what they're going to do with interest rates. They're going to probably keep them neutral, right where they're at. And then at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, the Federal Reserve Chairman, Jerome Powell, is going to talk to the American people. It's a Q&A style. First, he's going to give his little opening remarks, telling y'all what they think and where they think the market's headed, or at least interest rates are headed. And then he's going to open it up for questions. That's wonderful for you guys to watch. If you can be in position, got your smartphone, your iPad, or whatever your device is, find that. It'll be a live meeting for free. Just find it at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time and just listen to this guy, because he's going to tell you what's going to be happening and what's coming. And the market is going to react to that. That's going to be your first catalyst. That's the first. Matter of fact, the first catalyst is today with Microsoft. Let's see what Microsoft's Q2 numbers look like. If they kill, that's good. And then if them other 3 companies, Apple, Meta, and Amazon kill this week, it's over. Over. Plus, if the Federal Reserve gives positive forward guidance about interest rates, it's over. And then at the last part of the week, on Friday, we get the jobs report. And if that jobs report still shows a softening in the labor market, that's going to be the third catalyst this week, in my opinion. So you got 2 or 3, as a matter of fact, you got about 4 catalysts this week that can push the stock market thing around. That's why I say today and tomorrow are some important days, in my opinion, to continue to build on the wealth. We build wealth in the red, we collect the wealth in the green. But you got to build it in the red, guys. Right now is the opportunity, in my opinion, to pick up some of the greatest companies at a discount in the world. You got the Mag 7, pretty much every Mag 7 company, mega cap companies. Some of them are hyperscaler companies that are on sale. Look at Meta right now. $467 a share this morning when I looked at it. A week and a half ago, it was $540 a share. Come on, guys, that's wealth. You're talking about 75, almost, what's that? You're talking about almost $75 worth of wealth per share that's on discount right now. And you know Meta going back up to 540 at some point and beyond. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This wealth is right here. Whether you take it or not is on you. Whether you take it or not is on you, but it's here. It's right here, guys. Please do not miss this opportunity to change something in your financial life, but you got to be in position. You have to be in position. And if you're not in position, you won't change it. So please get in position today. Do yourself a favor. Get in position today. Like I said, get down in the description box. Click on that Moo link. That's instant. Instant up to 20 free stocks, publicly traded companies, valued anywhere from $2 a share to $2,000 a share value. Put $100 in your brokerage account, you get 8 free stocks. Put $1,000 in your brokerage account, you get 20 free stocks. And then you're gonna get the tutorial information from me when you email me. That's step 2, you're gonna email me. Well, step 1 is Moomoo along with emailing me to let me know you've opened the Moomoo account so I can send you the tutorial videos and the wealth transfer blueprints. Step 2 is getting yourself over to the website and joining the private mentorship club, fastest growing community on Patreon. Step 3, check out the digital products. See if any of those digital products make sense to you. Invest in yourself. As I mentioned earlier, the best investment you'll ever make is in you. Getting your filter system right. Do that. Do that today, guys. Don't delay. I'd love to hear from you guys on the private mentorship club when you sign up. Just send your boy an email. Richard, I signed up, man. I'm ready to go. Just let me immerse myself in this community. I'm waiting on those emails. I'm waiting on those direct messages. I'm waiting on to say hello and welcome to the club to you guys. So get yourself over there and sign up, guys. Please make this investment in you. It ain't an investment in me. I told you, I'm gonna have 11,000 shares of this Nvidia stock, boy. You ain't making no investment in me, man. You don't understand. 11,000 shares, I've already made my investment. You're talking about over $1 million I got invested in this company. So I don't need nobody's help, man. I don't need it, man. What I'm doing this because I know it's the right thing to do. I know this is the right thing to do. I got $1 million already invested in Nvidia stock, guys. Over $1 million. And I don't say that to be some cocky dude. I just tell you that because I'm serious about this. I'm serious about building my wealth, and I know how to do it because I've done it for 30 years. That's not to convince you of anything. That's just to be transparent and honest with you because I told you I'm a truth teller. First and foremost, I'm a truth teller because why? When I close my eyes at night, I got to answer to somebody that's higher than me. And I don't want my God upset with me because I'm lying and taking advantage of people. That's not a position I want to be in for the rest of my life. I don't want to be on the wrong side of that equation. I want to have grace and mercy in my life. And the only way I get grace and mercy is, guess what? I got to do the right thing. I got to take care of people. It's the only way I get grace. It's the only way I get mercy. So listen to me. Do what you got to do. And I hope you decide to do something that's going to better your life. I'm here to help you. I've told you how I can help you and where you can get the help from. Now the ball is in your court. You got to make the decision from here on out what you want to do. All right. I'll see you guys this afternoon. Some of y'all, 6 p.m. Eastern time, with a little recap, follow up to the day. Let's see what's going to shake out with these big boy blue chip assets today. Let's see what's going to shake out with day 1 of the Fed meeting. And then let's shake out and see what's going to happen with Microsoft Q2 earnings. I'll have all of that for you this afternoon around 6 p.m. Eastern time, maybe a little bit after 6 p.m. Eastern time. So those of you who want to be in the know, show up, show up, show up. Thoughts become things. See it in your mind, hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. Stay healthy, get wealthy. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.